Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Space Marines Captain in Gravis Armour for Warhammer 40,000 from Games Workshop. It's right here in this package and it will cost you £23.50. That's where we are. I mean, it's very easy for me to, you know, poke fun of prices and things, especially given my history and my track record. You know, when I first started, you know, this hobby, you could pick up 10 Space Marines for £10. But yeah, I never would have thought back then that it would be almost 2.5 times just for a single one. But we are where we are. We've got a couple of fun bags. Oh wow, double. We've got four fun bags there. So this is the Captain in Gravis Armour, and then this is the Primaris Ancient. And I actually do think that this is their preferred way of sort of packaging and presenting these miniatures is in the clamshell. If they can produce them in the clamshell for, you know, the same and set them at the same price as like the cardboard box with the plastic insert with a separate instruction manual, then they will, because they're going to make more profit. Argyle from Forge World is a classic example. That kit is like almost £50 and it's in a clamshell. But that being said, we're here to unbox this Captain in Gravis Armour. It's been many years since I have had one of these. I think you can all remember the Captain in Gravis Armour that came out with the Dark Imperium box set, and the Space Marine Captain in Gravis Armour came out in 2017. So yes, if you type that into YouTube, my video will be the top result. But it's interesting to note that it's been almost 5 years since that box set. It doesn't seem like yesterday. It's gonna, you know, soon it's gonna be a few years since the Indomitus box set, and we all know that that came out in 2020. But anyway, let's have a look at this Captain Gravis Armour. I think this is like the first time he's been released sort of individually. We did have that heavy intercessor kind of Captain, which I guess is a Captain in Gravis Armour, but you know, had the was it auto bolt rifle or something, but yeah, didn't have an option to have the two power fists. Well, I say power fist. One is actually a bolt storm gauntlet, and the other one is a power fist. So he does look a bit odd with them. And the interesting point is that the power fist is just a power fist, whereas the bolt storm gauntlet has the same profile, but also a shooting attack. Yeah, could they have put in with 2 bolt storm gauntlets? I think they could have. That certainly would have been a bonus. But anyway, you know, that's another story. You've got the option of giving him a chainsword for a cap. Yeah, I don't know about that one either. But the chainsword does look nice. And you've got a couple of head options. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to get that out unless I do some wizardry here. Kind of take that out and have a look at him. So that's what he looks like. Yeah, chainsword looks pretty awesome, really. Then you've got the power sword, that's his instruction guide, a bolt storm gauntlet. 3 head options. Clearly I'm going to pick the helmeted one, and at the moment I'm leaning more towards the power sword. I know it's a power sword, but you know, yeah, I think for like sergeants and maybe lieutenants chainswords, but for captains, no, not going there. So there's his base. Looks like a 40mm base. These are the 2 sprues, so we'll have a closer look at them. So you've got the back armour. I think that's the power fist. You've got a couple of shoulder pauldrons, some shells that are coming out of the only ranged weapon he's got, which is the bolt storm gauntlet. Range profile, you've got a little icon there, you've got some canisters, you've got 3 heads. you know, kind of half closed face, then full face, then an actual full helmet. There's his power sword. It's a nice looking power sword. It's a little bit different than your usual ones. It's got a good length to it, got a long grip to it, double-handed grip. You've got another little icon, you've got some greaves, and you've got the long chain sword. Could you use it on another one? No, possibly not, because of the way that arm is, you know, will go in the socket. You've got this little mini servitor thing with a load of cables and lenses. I suppose it's quite nice. And then this is the other sprue. You've got this long cloak with a little quilla there and there, so that's a nice attention to detail. You've got the Gravis Armour legs with purity seals, flasks, the tactical rock, and then his torso, another little icon, the bolt range weapon for the bolt storm gauntlet, and the other, you know, I think this is the power fist, the other half of the power fist there. That is the bolt storm gauntlet. They look a bit different, but that's because the power fist has got the fingers stretched out. You've got the power plant, big power plant with the drum magazine that feeds to the bolt storm gauntlet. Overall, yeah, pretty nice. You know, you are getting 2 sprues. It's not just a 1 sprue captain. You know, I guess it would sort of be like that big, but it depends if you really want a captain in Gravis Armour. You know, maybe you could kitbash one of the heavy intercessors somehow, but yeah, it's nice that they've given you the option there of having one in Gravis Armour. A bit of a slow captain, I'd say, but there you go. That's the Captain Gravis Armour. What do you think of this model? Please do put your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Great to hear from you. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.